parents in Liverpool, England, and they resided there until he was about 12 years old. And after that, they moved out to the East Coast of the United States to Boston, Massachusetts. There we go. I have to sound it out. If not, I'm wrong. But, so anyway, they resided there until both of his parents died when he was 18 years old. His younger brother died of tuberculosis when he was even younger than that. So he had no living relatives. So Mr. Kearney resided there and met a man by the last name of, what was his last name? Neat. And Mr. Neat taught him the ins and outs of making steam trunks. Do you know what steam trunks are? Steam trunks are old-fashioned luggage. They would have used it to take on steam ships or, because there was no air flying then, right? So you went by boat mostly or train. And they would take these things called steam trunks, which now look like treasure chests. I'll show you when we get further along. So anyway, he learned the ins and outs of that, worked himself up to being partner of that company. And once he made partner, he started saving money because he knew he wanted to move out to the West again. So he moved from there to San Francisco right after the Civil War ended. And once he landed in San Francisco, he met a man by the last name of Cheap. So Cheap and Neat gave him everything. Anyway, that was just a joke. Just a joke. Anyway, so Mr. Cheap taught him the ins and outs of real estate, how to purchase land, how to sell land, how to make big profit on land, that kind of thing. So Mr. Kearney worked for him for a few years. Once he saved enough money from both companies, he came out here to Fresno, San Joaquin Valley. Fresno was only 3 years old when he settled here. He purchased 8,600 acres of land out here, and the acres of land ran on both sides of the palm trees on Kearney Boulevard, from the last palm tree all the way to the first palm tree, and he owned all the land around it. So that was where the land he owned was. He built this area here, the park, with a man by the last name of Ulrich. That he was their landscaper. They picked every tree for the driveway, the palm tree, the eucalyptus, and the oleander is what's on the drive-in through Kearney Boulevard. And this wallpaper he picked in France in early 1900s, and it was to depict your drive-in on Kearney Boulevard.
That's cool.
Yeah, so he wanted it to kind of look like your drive-in. The only thing missing are palm trees. But yeah, and then so Mr. Kearney was known once he landed here and settled here. He was known as the Raisin King of California. He started Raisin Growers Association of California, and they, which is now Sunlight. I told you that earlier. Yeah. But up here is a light fixture that he had purchased in Austria, and it is in Art Nouveau style, which all the lamps and lights in the house are all Art Nouveau style. But I will tell you, Art Nouveau as a style did not come around until 1920, and this house was built in 1903. So just like today, the artist was way ahead of his art development.